Epilogue. Your turn to walk the road. Every journey must be handed over. Mine began with wreckage and ends with wonder, but the road continues, now beneath your feet. The world you walk into will be louder, faster, and more confusing than the one I grew up in. But the same truth remains. God still whispers. You only need to pause long enough to hear him. Carry the lessons of this book not as rules, but as reminders that faith is found in the ordinary, that love still redeems, that stillness still heals. Be the voice that soothes, the hand that helps, the presence that reminds others. Grace is real. If you have ever felt lost, let these pages remind you that you were never alone. If you have ever fallen, remember that every fall is a lesson in rising. And if you have ever doubted your purpose, let this final whisper be your answer. You were saved for a reason. Now go, and let your life be the whisper that awakens another. Because one day, when the noise fades and the screens go dark, only 3 things will remain: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these will always be love. The grace that continues this book ends, but grace doesn't. It follows you into your next conversation, your next decision, your next morning. Carry it gently. And when you speak online, when you write, when you create, do it as one who has seen the light and refuses to keep it hidden. Because in this digital age, saints will not only stand behind pulpits, they will post, share, write, and live the truth, quietly, faithfully, in the ordinary. That is your calling now. Be the reflection that reminds the world, God still speaks. About. The author Oscar P. Señor is a storyteller, survivor, and digital apostle whose words reflect a lifetime shaped by faith, family, and resilience. At 80, he continues to write, walk, and learn. Proof that grace does not retire. A civil engineer by degree but formed by decades in the corporate world of oil and gas, Oscar bridges the precision of engineering with the depth of human reflection. His works unite the wisdom of experience with the language of modern faith. He is the author of Remarkable Journey, Reflections on Faith, Life and Survival in a Tech-Driven World, The Lost, The Searching and the Becoming, Jars of Life, Wealth and Wisdom, and Becoming Filipino Again. Through his YouTube channel, he reaches viewers across generations with reflections that connect faith and everyday life, helping others rediscover stillness in a noisy digital world. Each day he also assists a priest in preparing and refining daily reflection videos, blending devotion and digital craft in service of the Word. In his latest work, Soft Whispers in the Noise of Life, he gathers the lessons of a lifetime, reflections on love, conscience, and hope, and brings them to a generation seeking stillness in a digital age. Through his books, videos, and daily encounters, he reminds us that even in the world's loudest moments, God still whispers softly. If we only learn to listen.